Okay, guys, so we are going to jump into Realmcraft. I have not played Realmcraft in a good minute or so. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. I don't know why it's not just keeping me up in the game. Okay, so it's still live. Sorry about this. Gotta make sure that... Gotta make sure everything is working alright. So we're gonna minimize this. Okay, so there have been some updates. With that being said, there is now enchanting. We can now finally enchant stuff, which is gonna be awesome. So damage system update. Weapons and tools now display attack speed, damage stats, damage now skills with attack cooldown. Controls update. Double tap backward on the main hand joystick. 180 turnaround. Pressing B on the ground. Sneaking. Okay, that's cool. Spawn updates. Players now spawn randomly within the starting chunk instead of a fixed point. Beds respawn safety checks have been improved with fallback to the world's default spawn if no safe location or air blocks are found. New mob is Iron Golem. New block is Bell. Block functionality updates. Sign, item frame, and composter are now interactive. World mode update. New worlds added to the editor's choice tab. Zombie behavior update. 10% chance for zombies and drown to break wooden doors on hard difficulty. Mob walk animation. New particles, death screen update, UI update, and various bug fixes and optimizations. So, we are going to go ahead and jump in. We are going to make a new world. And we are going to check it all out. So we're going to do a random seed, random name, and create. Okay, this is a nice little starting area. Now, it's been a minute since I've played, so I have to kind of like relearn the controls and stuff. So do not judge me. Let's see if... Yay! Standing up works. Dang. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about that last one. Alright, so now that we have some wood, let's go ahead and try and find a village. Once we find a village, then I'm gonna go ahead and get some food. Because we should have enough food to last us until we can find a village. Because once we find a village, we'll be set.
No. 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 No.
I love how the cows are like, no!
No. No. No.
Ooh, mountain. That should give us a high enough vantage point to go ahead and find a village. If we can get all the way up there. Okay, time to start the trek up the mountain. Let's see. Should be able to go up there, destroy that, up. Okay. Maybe on the other side? Because I really don't want to waste my wood getting up there. Crap. Forgot I'm gonna need wool. Okay, that is cool. Alright, let me see if there's a way to expand out render distance. Crap, it's all the way out. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to that water pool. Okay. Hoping that we find a village before it gets dark. I know I read through the leaks in the Discord page, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding villager trading in the next update, hopefully sometime this week. Because in the little riddle it had said those who bring green gems leave wealthier. So I'm assuming that means villager trading, especially since currently they look like they're focusing on villages. The last couple of updates, they've brought villagers into the game. They've brought, as of this update, iron golems. So I'm hoping that I'm reading into it properly and that they will be bringing in villager trading, because that is one thing about this game that I am not a fan of, is that there's not really any goals. Like, yeah, now they have enchanting, which is gonna make it more fun, but at the same rate, they still ooh, okay. And it's got silk touch. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, let's continue on to find a village. But there's still no achievements or anything like that. So you have to pretty much make your own goals in the game, which is not bad, but I would like to have something to work towards instead of just play, survive, trade, and bringing in multiplayer. I've been in the Discord with them and they said that it has been talked about, but that it's going to take a while because there's a lot of stuff to work out with that. So they do plan on eventually bringing, oh crap, that's why. They eventually do end up wanting to bring in multiplayer, which would definitely help out a lot. But it's not on the books right now, which kind of sucks because I would love to play with my friends. I would love to get like a world going where we're all building and everything, and it would definitely be a lot more fun if we were able to actually play with other people instead of just downloading each other's worlds. I'm gonna put it into peaceful just until I find a village. So, hey, free piece of wool and some food. I really need to find a village. I really don't want to travel across the water again. That's really annoying. I do love this game, though. I do highly recommend it for people. It's only been out for like a year, and they've done so much, and it's a small team. So they're working on new stuff, and it's really cool because if you get into the game now, you can pretty much grow with the game, which I think is really freaking cool. So, I forgot I'm on peaceful. I don't need food. Lava pool. I am determined to find a frickin' village. Well, I know there's not going to be a village in the jungle. I love the shooting stars. It's so pretty. You know what? I think it's time for me to make a boat. Ha! I speak of making a boat, and there's a ship. Oh. Seriously? All of that for some frickin' feathers. Okay, let me go ahead and make a boat. This is so cool. Like, this is one thing that I love about this game. Ooh. Okay, I don't have the resources to keep doing this, so at least we found one chest. Ooh, there's some more ruins. Let's see if there's any chests on the surface. I think I see one. Okay. It's not seeing one there. Okay. There's my boat. So we got the chest that was easy to get. Where the heck is a village? Okay, this is crazy. I've never had to go out this far to find a village. Okay, back on the mainland. Let's try to find a village. Because so far, I am not finding a frickin' village. This is crazy. The only thing I don't like is that the direction of the boat is based on where you're looking or where you move the trigger. So, like, you have to have the trigger going in one direction while you have your head going in another. I wonder if there's mansions in here. I can't remember if there are or not. More mountains. This is ridiculous. Like, this seed does not have any freaking villages. Baby turtle. Well, that's all water. Let's try this direction. Maybe. I am over 1,000 blocks out and have not found a village. Maybe over here? Let me check something real quick. Alright, so I'm still not finding a village. You know, this is one thing that I miss about Minecraft is that I could just locate a village. Or I could load up like a website that would literally tell me where all the villages are. And I mean, I know that's cheating and I know I'm spoiled, but I do miss it. I mean, it's not like I can't play Minecraft, but I am enjoying Realmcraft. Another shooting star. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just jump into creative real quick and find a village. But at the same rate, that would be cheating, and I'm trying not to do that. This is crazy. In my other world, it was so easy to find villages. I swear, if there's a village like right around the bend, I'm gonna be ticked. There is a lot of good building areas, though. Well, found a pillager outpost. Village! Finally! Yes, I know I cheated, but... Let's see. Oh, can interact with the stonecutter. Okay, cool. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, That is amazing. Oh, they did so good. That is awesome. I am proud of them on that one. Diamonds! Finally got some diamonds. Okay, let's finally cook up some of this food. Okay, so now we have food, actual food. Baby piggy! Okay, let's find a bed. You know what? I think I should make a pickaxe and go ahead and finally start getting some cobblestone. I think that would be a smart idea. Don't tell me no. And I'm gonna go ahead and gather up those furnaces. I can't wait for them to add villager training. That is gonna be so freaking cool. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna cut it here. Now that we found a village and we got some starter stuff. I'm gonna cut it here and we will pick it up tomorrow.